What's up, guys? Out here in my backyard garden, and just wanted to do an honest review on this Vegepod. Vegepod had reached out to me via Instagram and said, hey, we're gonna send you this free Vegepod thing and we want to review, so here it is. So far so good. Honestly, when I first got this thing, I was kind of like, what? It's all this plastic. The color, because we're in Phoenix, the black color really kind of put me off a little bit because it's like black attracts so much heat. But I gotta say, you guys, honestly, I'm really impressed by this thing. This like connects to your hose here, okay? And I probably should have done that, but whatever. And basically goes to a drip irrigation system up here. As far as putting it together, I wouldn't say it's easy. It's kind of like an IKEA project. Probably took me like, I don't know, 2-3 hours. But it did go together and it wasn't like super difficult, kind of like adult Legos. But I gotta say, this thing makes a lot of sense. I have it on the stand here, which is like an extra cost or whatever. And I got the large model. But some things I really like about this. One, I do like the self-watering system. Even though it is a top water, as long as you don't do it in the heat of the day, it is pretty nice. Two, this is actually a wicking bed. So basically this bottom part here stores water, and actually the soil kind of wicks it up, which is a really good way to not only conserve water, but also to leave this thing be for a bit. So if you're going on a vacation or something. Three, when you look at it like this, it doesn't look like it's that deep, but that's probably, I would say like 15 inches, 16 inches. So there is plenty of soil here. You know, I'm really impressed. I did my own soil blend that I do for all my garden beds, but I might have planted this like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and everything has really taken off really well. Also, I put it in my backyard. I was really trying to like get this thing to fail because I wanted to like give you guys an honest review. And I've got like a rooster and 5 hens back here, and this thing has done really good at protecting it. So I am working with them this weekend. They're doing a discount. I believe you get 10% off the total cost. As far as the value on it, I would say it's worth it. You know, I do a lot of raised beds for people, and this thing is really about the same size as like the 4-foot by 8-foot raised beds on the large size, and I think it's around 500 bucks. I honestly haven't even really looked, but you get 10% off. The code is TonySaves10. I'm gonna post a link in this and I'll put it on my story or whatever. But you know what, Simon from Australia that made the Vegepod, I gave him a little bit of a hard time at first, but I'm kind of sold, guys. So you might see some more of these in my future. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great weekend, all.